Hey guys, I'm Stephanie Wade. I'm Habasa, helping your brothers and sisters in Africa. And right now I'm in my backyard in the USA. Yes, as they say, I'm back in the world, y'all. Miss my peeps in the Gambia and miss the food forest as well. To everyone over there. But they're doing such a good job. I want to take all of y'all with me virtually in just a minute to see what's going on there. Before we go though, I'm going to just update you with what's happening in my garden in the backyard. Hold on. Guys, I'm trying to do some container gardening. I reused this soil and added a little bit more to it, and it's got watermelon seeds in it. I don't see nothing growing yet, but we'll just keep watching it. Yeah, keep watching it. And I believe these are like sunflowers that's growing by themselves from previous years. You know, they just kind of replant themselves. And my tree got pruned, my fig tree, when I wasn't here. But it is fighting to come back. You see all those fig trees in the ground? It's trying to say, look, you ain't gonna mess me up next time. It's gonna be 2 or 3 of me. So you can't just prune one. You gotta prune us all. I'm coming back. And that's really the offshoots of the main tree. That's what trees do, y'all. They make babies from themselves. They clone themselves. So one day, hopefully, I'll have some good figs growing again to share with the squirrels. And this was sorrel, my sorrel. I planted. Nothing happening yet. And these had different seeds, y'all, including okra and monkey bird tree, everything. But just have to wait and see what happens in a seedling tray. So been praying it rain. This is my bitter leaf. I use it when I have pain in my legs or whatever, y'all. It works in about 30 minutes after you chew it, but it is bitter. And in the motherland, some people use it like mustard greens almost, and make bitter leaf soup, you know? And this is my roses that reminds me of my mom. She always liked her red roses. She didn't plant these though, y'all, I did. But look at them, they just doing their thing. Every year, it keeps coming back strong. And this is my boysenberry. It's doing its thing. And it's an annual. Come back every year. Chocolate mint as well. And more chocolate mint. Looking good. And look at this boysenberry. Still having flowers. Gonna be more boysenberries. So I might have a good boysenberry harvest. Look at that. They taste pretty good. And this is sunflowers that planted themselves this year. So we'll see what happens, y'all. Sunflowers everywhere. And over there, I don't know what they are. They look like sunflowers, but different kind of sunflowers. Because, you know, sometimes birds drop different things in your yard. So we'll see. That's where the sweet potatoes used to be. And some of the sweet potatoes was growing outside of the gate. But in this town, y'all, they can't help you, but they can surely give you notices to not have wildflowers, even though sweet potatoes is food. But of course, they wouldn't know that. Well, y'all, a cat was in my yard. And look at these elephant leaves. They came from my neighbor's yard that was actually planted a couple of neighbors ago. They actually soak up water when it rains. So if you have any wet patches on the side of your house, it actually soaks it up and make the land dry. So they really good for something. In the city, people don't know what's food and what's a wildflower. And they don't appreciate the wildflowers either. If you want them to grow here, you have to go fill out a special permit before wildflower season start, so they can give you permission to let them grow. It's terrible, y'all, even though wildflowers are so beautiful. And they really have so many different properties, you know. They do a lot of herbal medicine. So it's like big pharma just trying to keep us from being healthy, from natural things, you know. Natural is bad. They just make you cut everything, even though it wasn't even weeds that you could see, really. It was so small when I came back from the Gambia, so small. What about a new push lawnmower? And my son cut the yard, and we'll just keep it cut close. And I'll just keep working on growing things inside the fence. Well, guys, come on with me to the Gambia now and see what one of our team members, Yakuba, did to let us see an update of what's happening in the food forest. Because the team is only going there every other week now. And one member of the team will come and check out the food forest every other week to cut down on expenses, because lack of funding, y'all. Lack of funding. It's nice for people to say that's nice, but we also need people to donate. Whether $5 or whatever's on your heart that the Most High put there, every little bit helps, y'all. It really does. So for now, we're going to try to make it work with one person going there, local transport, and then every other week, the team going there in the van. And of course, we'll be doing some crops that hopefully will bring some funding in to help out with the expenses. Let's pray that we have pepper plants and okras and sugar cane planted, especially during rainy season, so we can start seeing some money crops to help them to keep going, even when the funding does not come. Because we want to be self-sufficient, but it takes time, especially for things like trees to grow. Most of those trees take 3 to 5 years before they start producing enough to sell. And right now we just trying to get them to survive. You might plant 200 cacaos and less than 20 live. And then we have to find out, well, what's going on, and they don't have enough shade, and we have to make sure that we don't prune other trees that give shade, you know. We have to let it turn more into a forest, so we'll have lots of shade everywhere to grow more trees that need shade when they're small, like cacaos. But they take like 4 to 5 years to produce a cacao pod. And then after that, hopefully they'll be producing every year. So we got a ways to go yet with the fruit trees and the cacaos or coffee trees. But short-term things like peppers, we're learning how to grow. Not there yet, y'all, but we're working on it. Like my grandmother say, nothing beat a failure but a try. Nothing beat a failure but a try. We got some seedlings out there that's looking good. But more than me telling you about it, come with me and see what's going on in Gambia, the Gambia. It don't cost you nothing to just get on board. Virtual trip. Come with me to the motherland, Gambia, Gambia, Habasha Food Forest. Come with me. Come on.
So this is another development. This is the seeds we planted some weeks ago, the cacao, when the cacao man came here. So others have started germinating, as you can see. Yeah, so in some weeks to come, it will be ready for transplanting to their final destination. As you can see. Yeah. So the calabash also is coming up. They are also germinating. It is, yeah. Coconut trees. Cotton. Yeah, so in Habasha we have so many trees. Even the natural trees we preserve, and these are all medicine trees. They are local herbs, When you come to Habasha, you can find them there. They are all local trees and they are medicine. So Habasha, we do everything. All the kind of trees you need, if you come here, you'll find them here. See, that's a monkey bread tree. So this is bananas also doing very well. This is lime. Yeah. And then we have some. It's the aloe vera. The aloe vera also is doing very well because aloe vera is a very important and it's a medicine also. Yeah. So Habasha, this is what we do. We do both medicine and trees which you can eat and gain something. That's the bamboo. This tree also is called kaba. So very soon it will ripe for eating, That's noni. That's a tree also, noni, called noni. It's a medicine tree. Good morning again from Habasha Food Forest. Jambanjeri, the Gambia. So this is also our development. This is eggplant, or we call it garden egg. This one also was planted just 2 weeks back, so it's also growing very well, as you can see. They are also doing very well. Yeah. So that's the onions too. They are also have been planted almost 3 weeks ago. So they are also doing very well, as you can see. So this is all about Abasia full forest. See all these trees. It's almost 2 years now when we established the food forest. So as you can see, permaculture is the easiest way for farming. We don't apply any chemical, only natural organic fertilizer we normally apply. See, that's also so this is also a development of the potato we planted here. It's also doing very well, as you can see. Yeah. So you can also see, it's also started fruiting. So this is the second time also, because it have some fruit last time. Yeah. But you see, it have started fruiting again. As you can see, it's almost ripe. Yeah, very big one.
Well, hopefully you were inspired by what you saw out there. Things keep continuing to grow. They looking so good. I'm praying that they'll continue to go and be fruitful and multiply, as they say. So that'll be a plus for our raising funds. And until next time, if you have not subscribed, please do. It helps. It really does. And it encourages me. Most of the people watching are not subscribed. It's free, y'all. Please just hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when I upload videos. Because I do permaculture in Galveston as well. And that's why I show you my garden. And thank you so much to anybody who has donated to Habasia in the past. Thank you to the patrons that we have that's donating every month. If you're interested in becoming a patron, let me know and I'll leave the information for you. Otherwise, I'll leave the information where you can donate through our GoFundMe. Any amount you give is greatly, greatly appreciated and needed, y'all. We don't get any funding from any group. We're not trying to convert anybody to anything other than growing what you eat and eating what you grow. We're just trying to encourage our brothers and sisters to get to the next level. So when any of you relocate back to the motherland, you will have people there that can teach you how to do permaculture as well. Or you can come and shop at the farmer's market, even do a cultural event at Food Forest, if you so choose. We would love to have you come and visit at the food forest. Just let me know, and I'll tell Salif, and we'll get y'all connected so you can do a meet and greet right out there in the food forest, y'all. And until next time, peace, peace. Power to the people. I'm out, y'all. Bye.